Hey,
here we
we're
are.
back.
We're
We're back.
Yeah, we had a little technical issue there coming back here live. But hey, thanks everyone. We just finished up recording episode 81, so thank you if you were listening to that. But we're doing a special live. We try and do it every month. So we're doing a little snacky hour here, kind of snacks, and we have some beverages of adult label
variety.
Varieties.
These are gluten free too.
Hey, gotcha. We have White Claw that we're going to be drinking here throughout. We have 4 different kinds. This is gluten free, so this is healthy. It's fruit. It's
It's
spiked sparkling. I haven't even had any yet. Spiked sparkling water.
So sparkling water with some sort of alcohol. We have, I don't even know here.
We just have a hodgepodge of things.
7 different kinds of
7
combos.
Yeah, and some I've never heard of.
I love combos.
Do you?
Yeah.
I have never been like a
I love
huge.
the cracker ones.
Like as far as I knew, combos were just like different flavors of cheese inside of pretzels.
Oh no.
The
pretzels are probably my least favorite ones.
But apparently, there's like at least 7 different kinds, and the bags all have different colors.
They even make dessert combos now with like chocolate and stuff.
Yeah. And then we have one of my favorites from Europe. It very rarely appears in the U.S., but it has Doritos Roulette. If the picture on the bag doesn't explain it to you, it's a bag full of Doritos. They all look the same. Some of them are extremely spicy. The rest are not. And as an added bonus, with these Doritos Roulette, as you can tell, the ones that are super spicy also turn your tongue blue.
And
we'll see.
My day is good so far. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, my day is too. Like you never on podcast days, it's always fun, but some days are better than others. Some days you leave wanting to just throw up.
I'm cracking into the beverages already.
I ate cake today, so I was happy. And then
tasty cake.
I did have the tasty cake, but I actually had a cake that tasted good as well.
What kind do you have?
Raspberry.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that one too.
It's a little tartar than I expected.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with black cherry.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll like. The only one I'm concerned about is the ruby grapefruit because grapefruit.
I don't see why you would want grapefruit flavored whatever.
Just looking at the nutrition as well. 2 grams of sugar, so
Oh, it tastes like a seltzer with a little bit of alcohol flavor.
Not a significant source of cholesterol, so there's that.
There is that.
Hey, Anthony. Having my first sip of White Claw here ever. The raspberry. That is tartar than
it is tartar than I
yeah.
thought. I'm actually going to open up another one just to that raspberry, another flavor. I'm going to see the black cherry. Black cherry is usually not tart. We'll see.
Yeah, so 5% alcohol. That's
I mean, it's hard. Really, that's decent.
It's like a beer.
Hard seltzer. That's kind of what I would expect.
Oh, I like the cherry.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the black cherry.
I think
I don't really like the raspberry that much.
Yeah. Hey, Danette.
Hey, Danette. All right. Since you're here now, you've never had White Claw?
That makes 4 of us.
Must be mad at you.
It was available on the boat trip I took.
And you didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
Yeah. They make just a plain one too, which is just spiked seltzer water.
Yeah.
I didn't buy that.
It's weird to me that, like, all of a sudden, like, I grew up in New York where seltzer water was a thing, and it was never like super popular.
Mm-hmm.
And then for some reason, LaCroix like did some branding.
Is that seltzer?
It is. It's just
sort of.
It's flavored
sparkling water.
It's flavored sparkling water, but seltzer has always come in different flavors as well.
Right, but seltzer often has sodium in it that LaCroix does not.
But not all of them.
No.
LaCroix was essentially like rebranding this flavored sparkling water that existed.
In Michigan, what became popular?
Thanks so much, Gotcha Heart. We really appreciate it.
Popular in the 80s and 90s was
supporting us.
Sorry. I'm going to talk to Danny. New York Seltzer Company.
Right.
Seltzer water all over. I
remember that. That was good stuff. It reminds me of that, the New York Seltzer water.
Right. And then LaCroix came in and like made it super popular. I just read an article that LaCroix is in like huge financial trouble.
Oh, really?
Yes, because it's an independent company, and so now like there's Bubbly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
So, but that is owned by Pepsi, and has so like they're just undercutting them on price. and marketing. And so demand for, because LaCroix hasn't really changed their product at all. And now there's much more competition, and they're just not doing well with it.
That's fun because was it a year ago that we did an episode? We did a segment on LaCroix, and there were people who like freaked out when we posted the pictures of all the different kinds and like, oh, I love this, I love that.
There are people that think it should be pronounced LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Well,
Like, no, it's LaCroix.
But
hey, open the box?
Yeah. Because Danette, thank you so much. She sent some great cakes, and I've been like a caged beast.
What's in the box?
Here, just waiting. Now,
Right.
I already cut it open so I can just rip it. Thank you, Easy Life, for lending me your knife. I am ready just to go in because I know.
You need to cut it more, Brian.
Oh no!
Can I read the note?
I'll go for it.
Hi, Brian. I hope you enjoy the Drake's cakes. I think they're best cold, so
Ooh.
try them refrigerated as well, except for the coffee cake, of course.
Oh, they're multiple.
Have a great week, Jeanette.
Because we talked about ho-hos. Or no, ding-dong.
I don't think you used the knife correctly. There's so much here.
There's a lot of tape. I'm going to try not to cut you, Dan.
Thank you. And Jeanette has super nice handwriting, too. So thank you, Jeanette.
So incredibly nice.
Oh, my God.
I know. I don't want to. I don't want to like stab anyone. This isn't a Scream movie. Okay. There we
Just
go.
undo the tape.
I wasn't going to stab.
It never
You
occurred to
never
him.
know.
Oh.
There's snack cakes involved. I'm excited. Oh, okay. The Funny Bones. This is what she was telling me about the chocolate and peanut butter.
Okay.
Oh! I've heard of Devil Dogs.
This is bringing me back to my New York roots.
Oh my
Because I
goodness.
grew up on Devil
Yodels.
Dogs.
I remember Rosie O'Donnell on her talk show talking about yodels.
Yeah.
I think she gave
Rosie
her
O'Donnell lives not far from where I grew up.
And then what are these? Coffee cakes.
Those
Okay.
are the
I always
coffee
love
cakes.
coffee cake things.
So exciting. Thank you so much.
I
That's
like the
just
coffee cake
amazing.
snack cakes in every brand way better than I always think I will.
So after
I want to do these.
our batch of,
Should I just start opening?
let's open some of them up, and
Yeah.
I can put some in the freezer too.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go for the Funny Bones because that, peanut
Mhm.
butter.
My favorites are always Devil Dogs. Yodels not far behind.
Mhm.
I do love Ho-Hos too.
I'm just gonna say I was in a chat that a different channel was doing, and Danette was
Wait,
there.
you were cheating on us?
No, not food. Not food.
Okay.
And yeah, everyone was just singing Danette's praises, and I was like, yeah, that's right. That's everyone should be.
I'm gonna put. See, there's.
See, now the Devil Dogs, they look like the Suzy Q's to me, which, your
Yeah.
wife, I'm the one that told her or freeze those.
Yeah,
Freeze
Devil
those
Dogs are always my
refrigerated.
favorite. What are you doing to the poor Devil Dog?
How you doing?
That's
I'm
not.
making a mouth out of it. Hello.
You're just supposed to. Don't. Just eat the damn
Do
thing.
you not play with stuff?
Hey, Dora. And
Huh.
Anthony, my handwriting is awful, too.
My
should
handwriting's
never.
worse.
Yeah.
I'm putting 2 packs of Yodels in the freezer.
I'll still find them.
Do you want to give me a Devil Dog or 2 to put in the freezer? And maybe
No.
some Funny Bones?
For those of you who have had White Claw, what do you like for flavors? What's your favorite flavor? Or maybe no one in the chat right now has ever had it. Maybe sounds like. I don't remember that episode of Seinfeld where they talked about the Drake's cakes. Oh,
Etsy makes a mess all over the place.
don't worry.
Studio
There
cat.
will not be a crumb left here. Don't you worry about
Yeah.
that.
He's gonna look up the floor.
Okay.
That is
Time for me to
peanut butter.
dig in.
That is probably the best peanut butter I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nora, I tagged Bobby earlier, so he knows he will be proud to know that none of us have ever had
Let's
White
see, right
Claw.
now.
We finally are having it.
Yeah, Funny Bones are solid.
They're better than the Devil Dog.
Have you had them, Danny?
I have not had the Funny Bones. I've had Devil
I'm kind of
Dogs.
mad about that.
I've had Yodels.
Disappointed with the Devil Dog.
You know what? You liked those tasty cakes. So your snack cake. Now, even if you're disappointed in the Devil Dog, you have to admit it's got to have been better than the Crimpets.
Not even close. It's kind of a bitter chocolate.
Yeah. I can tell that I'm sorry.
Devil Dog?
Yeah, not just that they're milk chocolate. The Funny Bones.
Oh, the Funny Bones. Yeah, the Funny Bones are good. I like the peanut butter in the Funny Bone. I'm going to try the Devil Dog with half the topping.
I'm having the Devil Dog now. This brings me back to my childhood. Now, we didn't get a lot of snack cakes in my house, but when I did, this is what I would go for.
Now, poor Danny didn't get a lot of sugar growing up. That's just sad to me.
I mean, if you know me, you probably would agree that like giving me more sugar is not really a great idea.
I mean, it's not great, for me to have that either, but it happened. So, the ratings in the yodels seem darker. Okay, all right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't love the devil dogs. You can eat them all.
Oh, I love the devil dogs. I don't know about you, Amy.
There's something off about the chocolate taste on them to me.
No, I like Susie Q's a lot.
I like Susie
the hostess. These seem softer. Now,
soft.
Would you say that great cakes are fresher usually?
Well, they do have freshness guaranteed.
Oh,
right on every box.
I mean, if it's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to eat all of these. I know we have other stuff.
I like ho-ho type.
Do we have ring dings too?
I'm going to try the.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yodel.
Because ring dings, and then there's ding dongs, and then there's king dons. Be careful. I'm just saying that's the different names that they go by. The thing I love about, if we talk about, I love the yodels.
Makes sense. Devil's food cake. Got it. I don't know how long it would have taken me to connect that.
Is that what? Oh, that's nothing like devil's food cake.
This?
No, devil's food cake is so much richer.
I think Amy's just mad at us because we didn't like tasty cakes.
I know. So
I'm being honest. I actually don't want to say bad things about these.
For those of you who didn't see that part of the podcast, we found out why Amy used to eat crayons because they reminded her of tasty cakes.
I'm going so far.
Anyway, I need a yodel.
I grew up on Hostess, and then when I moved to Philadelphia, I had tasty cakes.
Okay. On a recent birthday, I had a snack cake birthday cake.
Yeah, those are fine.
I will have to post a picture of it because it was it wasn't just a snack cake. It was a treats of pizza. And then I don't even remember everything, but it was cake and then lined with snack cakes around, and it was the best thing ever.
I like so far my favorite's the Funny Bones.
Oh, Bobby's the White Claw expert is here. He's saying mix the mango White Claw with OJ. Ooh.
We don't have either.
Yeah, I only found these at Target, and they only had the variety pack of raspberry, lime, black cherry, and grapefruit. They did also sell in just a regular pack on its own the plain, which Bobby's the plain. Anything that seems like that might not be great.
I'm liking the black cherry. And the black cherry goes well with the chocolate stuff.
Yeah. It's washing this down just fine.
Yeah. No, I think this is perfect. We were going to do tiki drinks today, but yeah, I think this is better.
This is better. We have so much on the table.
Yeah, I know we do.
I'm gonna say, so far my favorite is still the Funny Bones.
Oh, those are so good.
I love the Funny Bones.
The others are pretty good.
I don't know if I'll like the grapefruit, to be honest.
We haven't touched the coffee cakes yet.
I know. I want to try them.
Do you want me to open those up?
Like I said, I usually end up liking coffee cake snack cakes better than I think I will.
The cream and the yodels is really good, too. It might be better than a Swiss cake roll. Don't tell Deb. Don't tell Deb. Yeah, I was thinking.
Is it better than a ho-ho?
Yes.
Yeah, it's better than a ho-ho.
Yeah.
I will say, the one thing I love about ho-hos is that at holiday time, they change the packaging to ho-ho-hos. And that just makes my heart.
Okay, so Gotcha Heart is saying we should do a milkshake with McDonald's fries. So, like, you mean the fries blended in? Because people dip fries in milkshakes. That's a thing.
Well, you should do that with Wendy's.
Wendy's and Frosties, yeah, for sure.
I'm expecting the coffee cake one to really crumble when I
Deb
eat it.
also is my fiance, so I don't like to say bad things about her.
I would blend any of these into a milkshake. Oh gosh,
a bougie milkshake.
Can I? I have something to confess. This is a total topic change. But I didn't talk about this on this week's podcast.
Can you get some coffee cakes, please?
Right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I gave you each one.
And as a food experience, I could have talked about this. Are you ready? Hey, Amy. As soon as you're done giving the cat treats, I'm going to confess I did something incredibly stupid.
I'm shocked.
You're lucky I'm in my happy place.
I went to White Castle.
Oh, a chain and White Castle.
You know what? We know I love the White Castle breakfast, but like,
Oh, that's right. You went to White Castle in Vegas too.
oh,
Yeah,
actually, I had
you
somebody
did.
bring
You
me.
have an issue.
Actually, I had the White Castle delivered to me.
Oh,
So
fancy.
I had the White Castle breakfast. Yeah. I will say the experience there was phenomenal because there was this older, kind of rough around the edges guy there with his grandkids. And he was building up White Castle. He's like, "You're going to see this is much better than the McDonald's that you're used to. Did you see that this building looks like a castle?" Stuff like that. But on the heels of having their really great breakfast sandwich, I have this thing, and maybe this happens to other people, where like every 5 years, you're like, I haven't had White Castle in like 5 years. I miss it. I'm gonna have some.
What, like you missed the process of getting your stomach pumped?
So I went and I ordered the 4 White Castle combo.
Okay.
So you get like 4 of their cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And fries and a drink. Plus, I said I like their breakfast sandwiches. They're like bacon, egg, and cheese. They offer an egg, cheese, plus a slider. So like their regular oniony burger. And I had one of those too.
Mm.
And I'll say this. I ate the egg thing first. Way better if you have bacon or sausage than their onion meat thing on there. It just doesn't match up well.
I just White Castle.
Then,
I can't do that.
Then I had the first slider and I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh yeah, this steamy oniony thing. The second one I was
White
like,
Castle is usually pretty good.
Yeah, the second one I was like, yeah, this isn't so bad. I don't know why I hate myself every 5 years for having it. Then I took a bite out of the third one. And I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking? And I ate it. And then by the time I
and you ate it anyway.
And then
we bought 4. There's so
then I had the last one left, right? It's already paid for. It's there.
Sure, it's a Danny story. This is not long.
Yeah, no, this is short. Then I had
for Danny.
I had the last one because I didn't want to waste. And I just felt miserable. To give you an idea, this is when I think I told you I went to Mystic Lake, the casino.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been grossed out by the sight of the slot dog cart. So they have a cart they push around. They sell hot dogs for $1, right? And normally, they're terrible, but you're like, it's $1.
It's $1.
I saw the slot dog cart, and I had all these White Castles in me, and I was just like, get that thing away from me. Why did I do this to myself? Don't even, God, why are you tempting me with a hot dog now? I would die. I was so miserable.
All right, so
5 years from now, I'll have another White Castle.
We have people that wanting to talk.
We just talk about your coffee.
All right, so we stream usually every Thursday night, but some weeks scheduling doesn't work. So, for example, we don't know the 4th of July.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out.
Yeah, so just subscribe and ring the little dinner bell. And hey, Rachel, and that way you'll know for sure when we are live. But we also do bonus things once in a while too. Going back, I have been engaged to Deb for a while now. I mean, commitment and me aren't.
Little Deb. How old is little Debbie?
I mean, she's old enough. There's consent there.
Is she?
But when we do get married, I am going to take her name. And I'm going to be Little Brian Snack Cake at that point.
Yeah, little Brian Pie.
Yeah, Little Brian Pie Snack Cake. Yeah.
So are you going to have a rap chip named after you?
No. That's I'm not fancy like that.
Also, he can't rap.
I can rap.
Can you rap? Why don't you rap for us?
Oh no.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Because there'd be copyright things.
Oh, okay.
I could sing the Dairy Queen song.
We'll get back to that.
All right. If you didn't know, I did write a Dairy Queen parody to the tune of Dancing Queen. So
I do think that's on one of our,
And if you think my stories are bad, wait till you hear his song.
It's a good song.
My stories are good.
Yes, they are.
Let's eat Doritos Roulette.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to our combos.
No, with improv, I rap.
Yes. I'll rap with improv.
I have
maybe Danny has it.
Doritos Roulette.
Okay. No, wait. Because a lot of people weren't here at the beginning. It's Doritos, but one in every whatever is
one
spicy.
Out of some, yeah. So on the package, that's 1 out of every 8, 1 of every 7. So most
But
of
these are different from ones that we've had before because this one, the spicy one, also turns your tongue
There will
blue.
be no question.
It turns your tongue blue.
right, and so these are from Europe, and
All right, so we're just gonna yeah. I think that's just a Dorito. These are Cool Ranch, right? Yeah.
These are regular.
No, these are taco and hot chili.
Yeah.
I think I got
Guys,
that
like
one.
this isn't a Dorito. Uh-oh.
Brian, look at my tongue.
Hey, say hi to Studio Cat.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's hot. Look at Amy's tongue.
Yeah.
She's got a hot one.
Can you show that?
Show that to your tongue. Your tongue is blue. Is yours blue? Nope.
Nope. I got a good one.
You know, if the heat lover here started coughing on it.
No.
Yeah, I'm worried.
He's worried when he gets them.
My favorite food is something that I don't think most people have had. It's potato chip hot dish. In Minnesota, we call casserole hot dish. So yeah, it's like chicken and potato chips and cream of chicken soup baked up.
My favorite food. Gosh, everything. I'm
trying to narrow it down.
My favorite thing is probably whatever I haven't had. Like the weirder or more interesting. It's probably the more likely I am to want to try it and like it. Although I'm a sucker for quality pizza.
I make soup every weekend. So I'm going to go with generic soup is my favorite food. But I put peppers on them. I love hot food.
Her name is Emmy. We just call her Studio Cat.
Yeah, his cat's name is Emmy.
Because if we just said Emmy, people would be like, who's that?
We like pretending that we have a really fancy compound.
I mean, we do.
We do.
You look at the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Also, I'm going to try not to knock the wall down. Coming soon.
That's how we're going to get rich.
Yeah.
Us and Guns N' Roses making money off the merch.
Studio Cat. Her name is Emmy. She's a rescue cat, and that's the name she had. So I just kept it. And she's probably no. She's gonna try and get on the table.
I did give Penny the recipe. She had done something very similar at the time, so I don't know if that will see the light of day. But yeah, I did tell her about it.
Hey, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Oh, good. You have more chips.
Hi.
You'll know when you get a hot one. These hot ones are hotter than usual.
Okay.
Emmy thinks she should be eating too.
Mm-hmm. And the Doritos really do all look the same.
Oh, it is pretty much your dinner time. Should we break into the combos?
We gotta get Brian to have a hot chip.
Oh.
Oh, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna feed Studio Cat then. I'll be back.
This one's a little warm.
Wait, that one was a little. Oh wait.
Oh, no, that's blue.
No,
got a blue one.
It sneaks up on you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they don't. It's so hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
The hot chips are so hot. Hey, Heather, you got here just in time for Brian to win at Doritos Roulette.
Win?
Well, you got the hot chip, and his tongue is blue. Oh.
All right, I think it wiped off.
Woo! I don't know why they don't sell these. Like, this is the most fun.
I know why.
It's the most fun of all the chips.
But are you just gonna sit at home and eat these and randomly die every 5 minutes?
I would have these at a party, but I would also put Skittles in the M&Ms.
Woo! Yeah, you have put Skittles in the M&Ms.
Jeanette, they kind of. In the past, we have found that since they're all together, that sometimes you get a bunch of like medium hot ones, but these don't really do that. There's a pretty significant distinction between the not hot ones and the hot ones, as Brian just discovered.
See, I got over the hot one really fast. Brian's Minnesotan. It's gonna take a while.
See, the barbecue chicken chips, fine. The salsa Cheetos, fine.
But the Doritos Roulette, and he's not faking it.
No, not even close.
No,
they're pretty hot. And
you can't fake being this level of Minnesotan. Do we have orange juice for the lime? Okay. We'll plan next time. Yeah, like Spice and me.
No, but that's what makes them so fun.
I can't even listen to the Spice Girls, but that's kind of because their music is not.
Ryan.
So I'll tell you what I want. What I really want.
Oh well, what do you want?
I really want a Zigga Zigga.
Okay, I need to get on to another White Claw here.
Or maybe you need more Funny Bones.
I have,
We have some
I have a
frozen ones too.
stockpile thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, combos?
Mm-hmm.
Should we go? I'm still eating Doritos, but we can mix it up.
No, we're done.
Ryan
We
got
don't,
one
need this we don't need this to go forever.
Because we have, this is a live stream, so we try and do things that we don't normally do on our podcast. We have 7 different kinds of combos. We thought we would just,
We're gonna have
and some are new, some are different.
Or do you want to? Which one do you have in your hand, Amy?
Buffalo blue cheese.
So Amy's
Ooh.
got buffalo blue cheese.
This is delightful.
I told you the black cherry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the black cherry.
Mhm.
Amy's got buffalo blue cheese in a pretzel. We also have 7-layer dip in a tortilla. We have cheddar in a pretzel.
Classic combo.
Jalapeno
Classic.
cheddar.
We have jalapeno cheddar in a tortilla.
Those are good.
We have pizza in a pretzel.
Those are all right.
Pepperoni pizza in a
Oh.
cracker. And then cheddar cheese in the cracker.
See, my favorite combos are the ones in crackers or tortillas.
Which is the original combos were pretzels
Yeah.
and cheese.
Yeah.
And they've since branched out. As soon as they invent more colors, they'll probably have more flavors. Because everything's got a different color at the top.
I still am like on fire over here.
Off of one chip.
Yes.
The one chip is really hot.
Mm.
Ryan, what's your favorite pizza?
Like topping or brand?
Yes.
But you're not the one that asked. Both? Okay. I usually go with pepperoni.
Do you have a favorite crust?
It depends on who makes it.
Okay.
I love a deep dish if it's done well.
Amy?
Well, I love my Detroit style pizza, but for the ones that
Excuse
most
me.
people know, a good true New York style.
Well, if you like a good Detroit pizza, so that's the greasy crust.
It's not
kinda like a
greasy,
pan
but
pizza,
it is
yeah.
a pan pizza. It's not kind of like a pan. It's a rectangular pan pizza where the toppings are pushed all the way to the edge. And there's a special way to layer the sauce and the toppings and the cheese. It's different than normal pizza. And it's so good.
Why did we start with the buffalo?
Because
I
I
don't
wanted
know.
to keep torturing you.
Mm-hmm. It worked.
Because this way you just get heat upon heat.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad on its own, but with I'm already injured.
You don't want to be heated twice, so
I'm overheated now.
Yeah. I tend to get just a plain
Oh,
cheese
snack.
pizza. I don't usually get
Really?
toppings. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes I will. But
I like a cheese pizza. I like, especially if it's a New York style pizza. I'm with you on if you're going to have a topping, one topping, like a
Yeah.
pepperoni or a sausage. On a Detroit style pizza, though, I'll go for a couple toppings.
unless I'm gonna go the other end to like the fancy chef driven pizza,
Mm-hmm.
then that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's a pizza place near me. They have like all their fancy chef driven pizzas.
Mhm.
Then they have their standard ones. And then they have a pizza whose name, like, I felt like such a fool the first time I asked about it. They have a pizza called the Diana Ross. What's on the Diana Ross?
It's a Supreme.
It's a Supreme, yeah. There's Supreme pizza. It's called the Diana. I'm like, what's the Diana Ross? They're like, it's a Supreme. And I was like, oh, I feel so dumb.
Speaking of pizza, we're going to have the pizza
Yeah.
combos.
All right. And Danette wants to know what our favorite meal is. Well, buffet.
Brunch.
No, that's not what she was asking.
Oh, my favorite good brunch. Like favorite food. I should read to the end.
So out of what things that I make personally, because you all know I'm a gourmet chef, I do like making stuffed pork chops. That's something that's so simple, but so tasty and so delicious. But if I'm gonna buy something, I love chicken parmesan. That's like Italian food in general, just amazing.
For things I make, my go-tos, I love my spicy seafood jambalaya with shrimp, crab, and scallops and normal jambalaya fixins. If I'm going to buy something that I don't make my favorite thing I make, which I almost never make, is chicken mole. A real mole, not
Okay, all right.
with a
How
lot of
spicy?
ingredients.
Okay.
Pretty
Not
spicy.
too spicy.
For me,
It'd be at the top of your
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be painful for you. I don't think.
My,
It would just be the
okay,
top
all
of
right,
your-
all right. Top of my
Because
tolerance.
there's a lot of peppers in it, but they're all not hot. Some are dried, and yeah.
So I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. one of my go-tos to cook. I love grilling, so like I love all smoked meats, but I make kebabs. This works amazing with either chicken or shrimp, and so you can tell from the podcast, right? I hang out at Asian and international grocery stores a lot, so I'll get like a good red Thai curry paste. If you have to, like your local supermarket would have like the Thai kitchen, but if you can get like a more authentic red Thai curry paste, I'll take like a tablespoon of that, maybe 2 tablespoons of that with like half a cup of or quarter cup to half a cup of coconut milk, and just blend those together and use those as a chicken or shrimp marinade. Just let that marinate for like an hour or two, and then kebabs.
Yeah.
Like kebab, like the chicken with peppers as kebabs is amazing, and then you can even as leftovers, like on a salad or on their own. I just eat them on their own. Others I know would put that on a salad. But if you want to have like amazing chicken on your salad, that's really good. The shrimp, I just get like giant shrimp, leave the shells on and grill them, and then do like this peel and eat, like Thai curry shrimp. And those are amazing and super easy to make.
I don't think I can answer it from a restaurant perspective, but thinking of what I always have my parents or family make when I'm home versus stuff I cook, like pan-fried, sautéed, whatever you want to call it, shrimp, not shrimp, I love shrimp, but perch. Perch is not widely sold in restaurants or outside of like Michigan. There's some in Wisconsin, and there's like a place or two here I can find it. And I'm going to get really fish snobby here for freshwater fish. There's a difference between the yellow bellies and the white bellies.
The color of the belly.
Yeah.
And the flavor. We would catch the yellow bellies, and my grandma would just do a little flour, salt, and pepper, and a quick pan fry. And if you like fish, obviously.
Yeah, not.
But
seafood.
Also, my mom makes the best French onion soup. And even though I'm a soup maker, and I can make good French onion soup, something about mom, right?
I was thinking
Absolutely.
Is there anything that like you guys like to get that you can kind of that you'll order everywhere to see how their version is and judge a place based on their
I'm actually
version
gonna go with French onion soup.
French onion soup.
Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo is one thing that seems to be a good, like, if they can do this, they can do a lot of other things. But if they can't, then it's not going to be. I'm opening the pepperoni pizza one. And Heather, you were right. The regular pizza one's delicious.
The
For
pepperoni
me,
pizza's on cracker.
for me, that food is a patty melt.
I can see that.
Yeah, Heather, Amy was posting salad pictures on our social media this week.
I forgot how much I like salad. I had really good salad.
I don't know if Yosemite Sam called people that, but if I were to represent myself in animated GIF form, it would be Yosemite Sam, just the little guy.
That is so perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
That is so
it
perfect.
is.
so, little insights there.
No. I just expect you to like go around with little cat guns.
Make a Bitmoji of him like that.
It's the way that like that's how I get taller. It's just like repeatedly my 6-shooters until I'm like more than 5'7". Well, the pepperoni pizza is good.
You know what? I think I prefer the original though.
No,
Better check.
Guys, you're gonna get my host is showing because I'm getting the F word.
well,
Full.
that's why you're the host. If you want, you can go talk to your cat. We got this.
And I love
No,
combos.
I think Cheryl. I think I'm Shaggy actually. I might be Shaggy.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know.
Are you Scooby Doo Shaggy or like
No,
Shaggy?
that wasn't me.
No. Oh.
Yeah. No, Scooby Doo Shaggy. Because I even have the costume, the Halloween costume.
I could see that.
But you also have Batman costume.
I'm
Shaggy's
too.
Batman, people. Shaggy's.
I'm actually gonna go
bye.
with Cheryl. No, I'm gonna go with Cheryl.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace. Because you're like a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you. I'm Daphne.
You're
Yeah, Daphne's a good. Yeah.
That paused everybody.
No.
Yep.
No, here's
Why?
a friend of ours was dating somebody
What?
who
No, sorry.
who I first met at a Halloween party, and that person the date was dressed as Daphne, and I, for the longest time, couldn't remember her real name.
Oh no!
And just kept referring to her as Daphne. So, Heather, why is salad necessary? Unless you're talking
Did you
like
say that? Did I miss that? You lost me at salad. Salad is necessary.
necessary. Like, what about fruit salad?
Oh, and she's the necessary devil in her life.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't get necessary.
Well,
Vegetables are
I'm
good
assuming
for you.
because she's trying to be healthy.
Oh,
Yeah. But
there's ways to be healthy without salad.
I don't know what they are.
Like
but-
keeping up with your cardio by running late to things.
Well, that's my strategy.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, like health. Just there's different angles. Just like let's focus on
But
my.
this is so healthy.
Yeah.
I've not had many.
Podcast weeks are not easy to be healthy weeks.
Podcast weeks.
Yeah.
Usually days.
No weeks.
We do this podcast every week, Ryan.
I'm really gonna poke you hard now with salad talk, because you know what?
They're gonna unsubscribe.
If
Yeah.
I don't have salad, I crave it.
Amy, nobody.
This is how I ended up at a bar at 10:30 at night to eat salad rather than have it room delivered, and that's how I met Carl Marino at CrimeCon, because he was sitting at the bar next to
Did
me.
you give him a podcast business card?
We didn't have the podcast at the time.
No.
That was 3 years ago.
Oh.
But recently I did, and this year's CrimeCon. This is CrimeCon.
How did we meet? Great question.
We met because we all do improv
Yep.
together. Yeah, and so our paths just crossed. But the
There's
thing,
a pretty substantial improv community here in the
Mhm.
Twin
Yeah.
Cities.
so Danny and I just, we became Facebook friends because,
We
knew
had a lot of
each
common
other
friends
enough.
through improv, yeah.
And we met, so we became friends, and we realized this bond
Thank you for
of
that.
food that
We were
tied
food-
us together.
we're food soulmates.
We are food soulmates.
Like Brian had a long piece on
Yep.
Facebook.
Back when people did notes, Facebook notes,
Yeah.
which is still there. I made a note about how to eat at a buffet
and then
rules and
right, and
The
then
guy's like, I got this.
right. I was like, oh, you're talking my language, and we dove in. Like, we have places where we agree, places where we differ. Philosophically, we're mostly in line. There's a few places
Ooh,
where
I
we
like the Ruby
differ.
Red.
Can I try that one?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'll like that one.
And then Brian and
It's
I had
pretty.
we had a whole summer where
It's quite pretty.
every week we invented a different blizzard.
Oh
At
yes,
Dairy
we
Queen.
call ourselves the
Blizzard
Blizzard
Wizards.
because you can make your own blizzard using any of their menu items.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can get a Reese's Blizzard and add a banana,
Mhm.
or you can get a what? You can get a
But like we had this brilliant idea
Mhm.
of what if you took the Oreo Blizzard and you added the coffee syrup and the fudge, which we're like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And then my local Dairy Queen, the owner, who's super cool, he's like, that's called the mud pie.
That's an off-menu,
off-menu blizzard.
If you order the mud pie, that is Oreo, fudge, and coffee flavoring.
It's amazing.
So yeah, look for that.
So we did that. So Brian and I, as I joked, Brian and I have been doing this podcast since long before we were doing this
Mhm.
podcast. And people used to tell us all the time, you guys should record this. And I would listen to it.
And I was often with them at food outings.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, and
And
yeah, we
we-
always said we'll do it,
We
but
would
we
lo-
don't want to do the work.
And we
We'll just
could-
show up and talk. And Amy's like, well, I'll
Yeah. But
Edit,
we'd say that we're
follow.
like, if you want to buy all the equipment and do all the editing and do all the social media, so all we have to do is show up and talk.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
but we kind of talk about buffet rules. We should
Oh, yeah.
recap those
Yes.
because yes,
There are hard and fast rules,
Avoid the
and sometimes
carbs.
I like to ignore them and just see what happens. Watch their head explode.
So here's Anthony, you're dead on. Those are key rules.
Mhm.
The two big ones I see ignored the most are one, take advantage of the free walkthrough. Like,
Oh.
can't stress that one enough.
Just because you are at the buffet does not mean you
have
need
to
to
buy
buy
the
the
buffet.
buffet and eat there. You can
Right.
do a walkthrough, and if it doesn't look good, you're out of there.
Yeah,
This is something,
Especially
even,
Vegas.
yeah,
even I knew this before I met you.
yeah. In a
But
buffet
it's-
rich and
It's
it's a,
not people don't know. They can
people
just
don't know
walk
that.
in.
yeah. Walk in. Do you mind if I take a look around?
Mhm.
I have to do it with my hands behind my back so I don't.
He
snack.
grabs things. He
I-
grabs things, and I have to be like, "No, we haven't bought this."
Food items.
For the record,
Yeah. Food
Not-
items.
yeah.
for the record, I've actually never taken food on a free walk around. I act like I might just to tease Brian.
Yeah, you tried to just sneak that by me there with the jalapeno.
Rule number 2.
Oh, the smell is already a jalapeno.
Right. So Cheryl, what you're talking about is always walk through first. That's the other one. I would add, and Brian, I think you have a mouthful of Cheetos, but this is what Brian would say. Grab, combos. Grab a little piece of dessert or a little snack as you walk around food. Always survey the scene first.
Yes.
Don't take anything until you have seen everything.
Because you're paying more for a buffet. So you need to get your money's worth. And you only have so much stomach space, no matter who you are. Even us, there's only so much room. So you got to make sure that you are getting the foods that you are paying for and you are getting it all. So walk around, but while you're walking, grab that little dessert because you never know when you're going to get full. And if that, God forbid that happens, at least you got one dessert.
And
but
you are
burning the calories because you're walking.
with you when you're in the F word.
It happens. It happens.
The other thing about the walk around food I found is it keeps your hand busy. You might see something that looks really great. It keeps you from grabbing it too soon.
Yeah, because often what looks great
because you have something you have something in your hand. Can't grab a plate and serve it. I still got a little mini eclair in my hand. That's right. Once I'm done with the eclair and I've seen everything, if that really is the most bang for my buck and the thing I want the most, I can go get it.
And I will say, when you're leaving, yes, definitely ice cream, or if you want to grab pizza or anything that you can fit in your hands, your pockets may be pushing it, but anything you can fit in your hands. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? They're going to say, excuse me, sir, ma'am, you can't do that. Well, then you get to play, is it bite-sized, and you just shove it in your mouth.
But I always leave with an ice cream cone in my hand.
Yeah.
He eats it then, too.
Yeah.
And ice cream?
I don't have a collection of ice cream cones in my house.
Well, you just said you left with it in your hand.
In my hand, and then I,
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yes, put the butter in your pockets, soften it up a little bit.
Yeah, I usually, if I am going to have something that needs butter on it, like a roll, though that's bread, and I usually save that for a second or third trip. If it's a hot roll, I put the roll on top of the butter so the butter melts.
Here's the key to that, Cheryl, is count how many packets you put in your pocket, because you don't want to find out later.
Yeah.
You put 5 in and took 4 out, and now you got pants full of butter.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Well, there's that saying about it being something like hot butter.
Yeah. Well, regardless, you don't want leakage at the buffet.
I generally don't want leakage anywhere.
If we want to spawn controversy, we can talk about desserts. Let's do it. I've had a few drinks. Hold on. All right. It might get a little ugly, but it's fine. It's fine. I've been talking a lot. Do you want to air your grievance with me?
When we go to the buffet, now I don't like to waste food in general. It's kind of just, I was raised that way. I don't like to waste food.
I agree with this. I don't like to waste food either.
But when we're at a buffet, you do.
I have no choice.
You come back with 10 plates of desserts. You have them stacked like you're a server,
like a professional waiter.
On both arms. You come back to the table like, I got a few desserts. And then you take a bite of each and leave them. Here's
the thing. I take the smallest possible portion of each dessert. They pre-plate the desserts. If I could take a small piece, I will. I have pictures in Las Vegas at Bacchanal, at Caesars, where they have their desserts in bite size, and I can get my 10 desserts onto one plate.
I mean, Bacchanal, that's
it's the king of the buffets. It's buffet royalty. But if they have slices of cake or pie, you know what? I want to try them. I'll take the smallest piece I can get, but they've pre-sliced it. So I have 10. Now, it's not that I want to taste. It's that we all have to be aware of the F word, right? Stomach space is valuable. And why would I waste stomach space on something I don't love? So I'll try the dessert.
Well, you take one. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Fine. At least you gave it a shot. Go get another one. I would understand that.
I want to try all 10. And
every time at the same buffet.
And I'll eat the best of them. Because you know what? Sometimes maybe it's different. You're not sure what you're in the mood for, how it is. When they have smaller pieces, there's much less wasting. That's on them. It's not my fault. They have big plates.
You don't go, I have a taste for chocolate and grab the chocolate cream pie.
You know what my favorite part of all of it is? is that Amy takes your side and then eats my leftovers.
Well, she doesn't get dessert now because she knows you're going to come back
I'm like,
with
why should I
the
get
whole
dessert?
dessert
She's like,
But you know what? I'm not taking your side because if I wasn't there, you would still do it. It's not like you're bringing back dessert
But
for the
you take-
table.
you take-
You're bringing back dessert for Danny.
I bring back dessert, and if I don't like it, and I'm not like, no, that's mine. It's got to go for waste. I share.
Yeah, because you're not going to eat more than a bite regardless, even if you like
I would
it.
get
Maybe
full
you'll
if
have
I
two
ate all
bites.
of it.
But he's right. I take advantage of that because he's going to do it anyway. We can't stop him.
I take the smallest possible amount.
And
Some places that
You
just happens
go
to
to way
be
more
10.
buffets than I go to with you.
Now, here's the thing that I think a lot of you will
And I'm
realize,
not complaining about that. It's a fact.
or that you'll understand this. If you are a degenerate, casinos will give you free buffets. The rules are a little flexible then. So, you
But
can...
one of our favorites have stopped giving us the
I
free buffet.
know! What is up with that? And free drinks, too.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
We just got to find their hosts.
I guess. Yeah. Anyway.
Because that is one thing we also have in common. We are degenerate gamblers.
Which
know-
a lot of the people in the chat are. too.
They
It's
they
fine.
know that about Brian. They might not know that about
If
us.
they've heard it all.
Do you want to get the frozen drakes? I'm looking at them.
Yeah!
We've been
Oh,
on
yeah,
it
the
for
frozen
46
drake
minutes.
cakes, yeah.
We don't want to go.
Lime White Claw, also very good. What was
You
it?
guys
The
want
grape?
anything else from Amy's freezer?
Do you have the steaks out there? They just
There's some looks like old pizza in here.
Okay, yeah, just throw it in the microwave.
No, not microwave.
Butter.
You want the sugar-free popsicles?
Sugar?
I do have sugar-free popsicles.
I know you have sugar-free popsicles.
It's the all red box. I don't like orange popsicles. So I never buy the 12 pack because you usually end up with 6 to 8 orange. So I get the all red, and that's better.
Ooh, my goodness. Okay. All right. I think the frozen devil dog is going to be very good.
There's 2 packs
Hopefully
of
it's
each.
better.
It can't be as bad as a butterscotch tasty cake.
Oh, yes, it can. It's
We didn't even
worse
open
than
up
one.
all the combos.
Yeah, Cheryl, you should check out a casino. It's nice entertainment. You might enjoy it. I don't know.
Okay, Danny. I'm just taking off a piece of the devil dog here. You love them.
I do love them.
Yeah. Very much like a Suzy Q.
It's much better frozen.
Yep. It's kind of like when you take a tub of Cool Whip, like the strawberry flavored Cool Whip, and you put it in the freezer, and it kind of gets like ice cream. Same concept.
Thank you for all the dessert support in the chat. And the support of our gambling habits. Possibly addictions.
Yeah.
The
We
devil
can stop
dog,
anytime.
the devil dog's a lot better frozen, I think.
I'll pause and go to that one.
The devil dog?
Well, you've already eaten the devil dog.
Oh.
Is that this is the yodel.
This is yodel.
Yeah, yodel, also good.
I don't know if it's better frozen, but it's still good. It was good to begin with.
Oh, you don't know this, Brian?
Oh, wait, I just want to comment on one thing. Rachel, you know how casinos go around with drinks? They should go around with free desserts. That would make me stay longer.
Oh,
El
but then-
Cortez does on holidays.
Really? What do they bring around?
Apple pie.
I don't know if I could eat apple pie.
Only on holidays. Some of them they do apple pie. There's like Memorial Day or 4th of July. They usually go around with White Castles.
Oh my God, I'm so F-word. I'm so full.
Wait, like on plates with forks, or like? I need to hear more.
And you've got chocolate in your mouth.
I know, that's all right. It's a little energy boost in the water.
The funny bones is good frozen too. They're all good frozen, but I think it really improves the devil
Here's
dog.
funny bone.
Here's funny
thank you.
bone. I have an open one.
In the high limit room, you usually see people bring like a whole tray of dinner over to them.
This one, the texture changing the cake the
does,
most.
yeah.
It's very firm.
And so last trip to the casino, I lost, but I didn't lose too much.
My grandmother.
It's normal to
It
lose
was
at
a
a
long
casino.
time ago you went, right?
Yeah, so long. Less than 24
Yeah.
hours.
I realized I was like counting the travel time. I was there more than at work yesterday.
Oh, counting the travel time, yeah.
Yeah.
We left like at the worst time for traffic.
This is good.
Yeah,
It
isn't
is.
Yeah. So I love all of you, but Danette is my favorite right now. Like, this is just amazing. This is heaven for me.
I don't know.
Give him peanut butter. He's happy.
I do like to that. I like all of them. I was gonna go through who's my favorite. Let's see here.
Daniel, you're dropping people's
Gotcha.
names. You said who's my favorite. We lost one.
We don't have a book, but if you'll take dictation, we can have one. It's kind of like the podcast. If you're willing to do all the work,
Yeah.
we will do all the talking.
I mean, my contract says show up, look pretty.
Yeah, Brian pretty
I
much
tried.
just show up and eat and talk.
Yeah.
Occasionally he brings some food.
Yeah.
I bring stuff to torture Brian, which is just, you gotta have a hobby.
Danny brings lots of food. Not all the food, but lots of food.
Well, because Danny is traveling every other
My
week
Delta app
or
right now
more.
shows no upcoming trips, and I'm so sad.
Okay, like apple pie and gambling, like maybe the McDonald's apple pies, because you could eat that and still gamble, but like, be honest, are you going to want to pause?
How about
and
the
eat apple
Hostess?
pie?
Is it Hostess that has the pies?
Oh, yeah, those two, yeah.
Yep, there's all sorts of
That
them.
could be good.
Those are too sweet. You ever microwave one of those?
Too sweet?
The Hostess ones? Yeah.
Too sweet.
Yes,
Really?
too sweet. With like that sugar apple mix, and then like their weird sugary flaky crust, and then that sugar glaze over it. Even my teeth hurt. Yeah.
Really?
My brother used to love those apple pies and McDonald's apple pies.
McDonald's ones are okay.
I don't think they have them anymore. Though it's been ages since I've been to a Taco Bell, but I love the caramel apple empanada.
I went out for breakfast this morning at a place that had Sarah's Tipsy Pies.
Ooh.
Our podcast favorite friend
We
of the
love
podcast.
Sarah.
We love Sarah.
We
didn't talk about it, but on the podcast this week. But the new Minnesota State Fair foods were announced.
Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna have to talk about that before the fair.
Yeah, and Sarah has
And
a new
after the
food.
fair.
Her drunken pecan tart,
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
that sounds so good.
gluten free.
That's right. She's made gluten-free stuff.
Gluten free, yeah.
That's
Sarah's
funny.
fantastic.
We got to taste the
So
crust.
she makes little pies, like, what do you call them? Personal pies?
Yes.
Little,
But they're
Hand
not
pies.
like personal pies you've seen anywhere else. The crust is truly good and flaky
Yes.
and thin. The filling to crust ratio is.
but they are tipsy pies, so they have booze in them.
They have booze in the filling, yeah.
And they're all not. Well, you all aren't in Minnesota, but they're all from locally sourced wineries and breweries and
And
And they
distilleries,
are
yeah.
delicious.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So
Anyway.
Do you want a 7-layer dip combo?
Yeah.
I think I can fit a combo in my stomach.
We also didn't have the OG combos.
We know what an OG combo is. You know what? I don't think I've ever had a cracker
No,
combo.
those are like my go-to.
Yeah?
I love those. It's cheese and cracker.
Is there a real difference
Yes.
between pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie?
Pumpkin pie usually
Yes.
has more like nutmeg or things that make it more flavorful.
Well, even if you make the same seasonings, the root vegetable versus the gourd is different.
Yes, sweet potato pie is delicious.
Also,
It's
there's
usually a little
question.
I know.
smoother.
Sweet potato pie is delicious. Pumpkin pie is the devil. And I got you. Gotcha.
7-layer dip is good.
You know what's nice about these?
The ones that aren't spicy?
No. Now, if you have a thing where everyone's got to eat one till you have a spicy one, you can't be like, oh, that one was hot and like. You're like, let me see your tongue.
That's probably why they did that.
Although 7-layer dip is not really one of my things.
Oh, I got one. Oh, it is hot. Woo.
I think I preferred the Pringles.
My tongue is
Yeah,
blue
the 7-layer dip Pringles were better, I think. But this is good for company.
and burning.
Do we want to end on Danny suffering?
No, we want to end on Brian suffering and Amy suffering.
Danny, is there a
Suffer
difference
from it.
between Canadian pumpkin pie, or Heather, if you know this too, Canadian pumpkin pie, or Cheryl, are you from Canada too?
Oh, Canada.
I love all things Canadian.
I love
So
hockey.
I would imagine that if there was a difference, the Canadian one would be better.
I'm about to lose the fans because the Red Wings are my favorite team.
How are you doing there, Brian?
I just had one.
Okay,
So far, I think I'm good. But they sneak up on you.
they do.
Are we just going to sit here and watch Brian eat Doritos?
You can have some, Amy.
I've had 2 of them.
My tongue.
Tell everyone where they can find us on social media.
Yes, we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you've already found us on YouTube. So way to go. And thank you.
Did you know, we don't get a lot of calls on our call-in line, but you totally should call in.
Danny's desperate for calls or texts.
I want calls.
I maybe had one, but no.
402 Yum Food. If you call that, we won't answer. Don't worry. It goes straight to voicemail.
It's a Google Voice number.
Yeah, you can record a message. And I would love to have listeners talk on the podcast and share your opinions or thoughts, and then.
But if you don't want that, just say it. We won't put you on.
Yeah, But it would be a fun technical challenge to give Amy.
I keep thinking I had one, but I'm checking my tongue.
Brian thinks everything is spicy now.
Is. These are. I mean, they're chili flavored.
I mean, it's spicy chili.
I think you ate them all.
Well, keep going. If we have to, there's a second bag.
You got 402
Yum Food.
986.
I thought it would be appropriate if it were 420 Yum Food, but
that wasn't available.
Oh, well.
No spicy ones? I had 3.
Or
maybe you're just eating them fast so that you can avoid the heat.
What?
So, Will, this is a new Dorito Roulette.
Well, is it here, though? Or is
this is a new Dorito. I'll talk about that.
Yeah.
This is a new Dorito Roulette that is. Oh, sorry.
Especially if you get the hot one.
Yeah.
This is a new Dorito Roulette from Europe. They are not in the United States.
It's different from the previous one.
It is different from the previous one. The flavor is taco and hot chili. And the other one is that the ones that that are spicy also turn your tongue blue.
Is that the one that looks like pizza on the picture?
So
flames. Okay.
So yes, it is a new kind of Dorito Roulette.
Danny had 3 of them, and I had 2 of them, and
I had 1.
You had 1.
Maybe they only had 6 in the bag.
We will always take your suggestions too. I mean, if it's edible, we'll probably eat it.
If you send a gift, we will eat it.
They love Peeps.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. And lemon bars.
Amy loves coffee. So does coffee.
Yeah, I would love to
pickles.
see.
They love pickles.
Well, if they've made that to Canada, right? We're in Minneapolis. We're not far from Canada. I would drive to Canada to get them. Nothing?
Nothing. So you're just going to have to watch the replay.
Yeah, we're not going to eat Doritos for another hour. Sorry. Well, maybe we will, but we're not going to make people watch.
But not on live.
Yep.
Wait, one more. We'll see.
Watch this one that I ate. Be a hot one. Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
Keep going. No, you keep going.
You want the rest of it here, Brian? Have the rest of that one.
For it. This one. Let me cleanse the palate. Yeah, see, you can't talk about me. Your eyes are watering.
I know, like that one. No, these, like the hot ones in this,
they hit you
are
fast.
like.
No, they get you. Like this is fine right now, but
Your teeth are blue. Oh yeah, that's blue. Your tongue is blue.
I'm sick of looking at chewed up food in their mouth. Stop sticking.
Yeah, sure.
I try to swallow
Strike your tongue a little before you.
We got them.
Okay, now that's a face to end on. So thanks for watching, everybody.
And Will, if you want to email us, foodscientists.net, we have the email address. It's foodscientistpodcast@gmail.com. But you can find all of that.
Foodscientist.net has links to all of our social media.
And you can message us on all of the social media.
Oh, hey, Will. I didn't realize that's the Will I know.
We would love some Newfoundland treats. Brian is dying. How come I reach in and grab one right away?
Because you have the skill. Just like the claw game. You have the skill.
How's your tongue, Brian? Blue?
Okay, we're still going to end on Brian's horrible pain expression because this is going to go
watching,
on a while.
everyone. Even though you're enabling this behavior.
Thank you so much.
It's so hot.
Dear Lord, people.
That one killed us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.